Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettitte. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
So stepping in, Jordy Mercer in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. Coming on is Ozuna, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Flying toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the 1st. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Matuk going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Bryce Harper now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Harper is off at first with 2 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Harrison has it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Gomes, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now batting, Grayson Greenier, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Harrison often known as J-Hay around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Torres. And he puts it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And now Bryce Harper. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping in, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. shot toward right center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Castellanos, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nicholas Castellanos goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Trevor Story. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's certainly.
And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to second for Torres. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Settling in now, Grayson Grenier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One and one the count to Jake Lamb.
1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. And there's one away. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Acuna ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with 1 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Harrison stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This one's flared toward left center. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A ball and a strike now. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready once again, Aaron Judge, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First offering on its way. Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Trevor Story. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Bryant leads off first with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos is over. 2 down. Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 New York. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready now, Jeimer Candelario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, John Hicks. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Tyson Ross gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Mikey Matuk. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now at the plate, Grayson Greenier, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 2 for 3. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The bouncer to the left side. Candelario comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ross pauses. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding forward now, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Last breath for the Tigers. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Michael Fulmer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Zach Britton hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Georgia.
Look how the people gather round when you finally care.